Hello again guys, and my name is Sahini. Today I'm going to be making some Romanian Chiftele. That is just going to be some just small little meatballs that are infused with onion, potatoes and garlic. I hope you enjoy the video. So your first step is take your medium-sized onion and grate the whole thing. This will be incorporated into the mix for the chiftele. Try not to cry. Just get little chunks like this. And just grate it down until it's done. So for the next step, you want to get your 2 medium-sized potatoes peeled and do the same step as the onions. Just grate both of them until it's done. This is also going to be added to the chiftele mix. I think I'm saying it right. Chiftele? I don't know. I'll get there. But you want to grate the potatoes down to be like thin strips like this. And that will be added to the mixture of the meatballs. Today I'm going to be actually using minced beef meat. The traditional one is probably the pork, but some members of my family don't eat pork, so I want everyone to try it. So that way they'll all eat beef. So you can either do with beef or pork, but the traditional way is pork. The first step, you want to take your grated onions and add it to a frying pan of about 2 to 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. And then you take your chopped diced garlic and add that to the mix as well. And you should take that into a low medium heat and stir it until it's sauteed. So once it gets golden brown, you add your grated potatoes to that mix as well. So just stir well into the vegetable oil. And when it starts to go a bit loose and sauteed into a golden brown, you'll then use your next step. So your next step is you're going to take your grated potato and add that to the onion and garlic mix. And then again for about 3 to 4 minutes, you're going to stir it in so it makes about one mixture. You're going to take the wooden spoon and just stir it like this. You can bring it up from a low to medium heat, just so you can be able to brown the potatoes as well. And once that is sauteed and mixed in properly, you just take it out into a bowl and let that cool for about 5 minutes. Turn the heat off a bit. As you can see, the grated potato and onions is now incorporating together. And once it's all into one, you then just take it down from the medium heat and let it cool. So just turn it down a bit. You should take it off the fire and put it to a bowl and leave it to cool for 3 to 4 minutes. You're going to take your minced beef, which is about 500 grams, and place it into a plain bowl. You want to add some chopped parsley leaves, some fresh dill leaves, you want to add 1.5 tablespoons of breadcrumbs, a tablespoon of salt and a tablespoon of black pepper. Add that to the mix. And you also want to get 2 egg yolks and add that too. The next step is mix all the condiments together and then form into dough balls. Once all the condiments are in the bowl, you add the mixture of potato and onions and garlic to the bowl as well. Just like that. And you're going to mix it all together. So once you've mixed the potato and the onion mixed with the beef mince, I'm just going to get it all like this. The 2 eggs bind that together and the mixture will look something like that. So you keep mixing until everything's incorporated into a mushy, like sort of formulated minced dough. So make sure you get right in the middle and right on the edges as well. And then at the end result should look something like this. Just get like about a spoonful of a Chiftele mix and roll it into a meatball into your palm. It'll be about the size of this. Just continue to do that at each step. You take one, put it in your palm, roll it together, make sure it's all compressed in, and you pop it just like that. Next, you're going to take your Chiftele meatballs and place them in about 6 tablespoons of vegetable oil on low to medium heat, and make sure they're not touching up, so they just spread out into the pan. And it should look like this. So make sure that every like 2 to 3 minutes you just turn them over until they're brown on all sides. Depending on preference of your Chiftele, whether you want to be golden brown or dark brown, I prefer mine to be darker brown. It will look like this. Just keep turning them over every 2 to 3 minutes until they are dark brown. And once they are dark to your preference, let them drain into a sieve like this. You can put them on paper towel to help the oil drain out of that. So I'll be doing that next. The next step, you take the Chiftele out of the frying pan and then just insert it over here. Place them into a sieve full of kitchen cloth so it can drain the oil out. Leave that to drain for about 4 minutes so all the oil can come out of it. And then once that will be cool as well, it'll be ready to be served. So at the end of your Chiftele cooling down after about 5 minutes, you can just serve that with a dollop of Olympia, and it says Mustard din Kiwi. I don't know how to pronounce the last word, sorry, but this can be purchased from any Romanian supermarket, and I got mine for 69p. So you can get the classic mustard or a different type of mustard, but I got the classic one. And there you have it. Traditional Romanian Chiftele.